Hello you beautiful souls, welcome here. Thank you very much for coming to my channel, for watching my videos, for all of your kindness, all of your love, your support and your wonderful comments. I'm very grateful to all of you. Thank you. Today we've got a love reading and this one is about your person's intentions towards you at the moment. I've got 3 piles of cards for you to choose from. I will insert the picture of the piles in a second. As always, please take your time, listen to intuition. You can say the name of your person out loud or in your mind to connect to them better. And then choose a pile that attracts you the most. Let's go. Hello my beautiful pile number 1, or everyone who chose the walnut. Let's see, what are your person's intentions in regards to you? And we have the Queen of Pentacles, Thought, 9 of Cups, Hope, the World, and Love. This person is thinking about you a lot. It's almost like there is this picture of you in their mind and they are constantly bringing it up in their head. It's so interesting. I feel like they see you as someone very stable, very nourishing, very caring, very warm. Like someone, your presence is very soothing for this person. And for some reason, I feel like they see you as someone more grounded than them. Maybe you're doing better in your career, in your job. Maybe you have more money, whatever it is. For some reason, you seem like someone who has a better life or more put together life, if I can describe it in this way. And they think about it a lot. They think of how valuable you are as a partner, definitely, and that's the past energy. I should mention, it's almost like this is a gem. This is how what they say about you in the past. This is a precious gem, a jewel, one of a kind. And yeah, I feel like it's almost like they couldn't get you out of their mind. A lot of thinking is happening here, a lot of ruminating, and seeing how valuable you are as a partner, as a person, and what a grounding presence you are in their life. How easy you can calm them down, make them feel comfortable, at ease. Maybe there's something with food, even you would feed them or cook something yummy for them. That's what I'm feeling here with this Queen of Pentacles. Just someone very natural, very close to earth, very simple, and you've got a relaxing presence. Relaxing and nourishing somehow, motherly. And that's what they would think about a lot. And you value yourself. I'm so sorry you guys, Pichinka was moving the camera, but I was saying that it's almost like they saw the way you value yourself, the way you know your worth, and the way you can take care of yourself on all levels, emotional, financial, practical, and it would give a lot of food for thought to this person, like a lot to think about. Almost like, how can I compare to this person? What can I give to them? That's the energy I'm getting here. You're very self-sufficient and very, you know your worth. I feel like it's a big message here, and they saw that you do. What's going on now? In all honesty, if this person was to end up with you, if they were finally together with you, it would be a dream come true for them. It would be just fulfillment of their biggest wish. Almost like you can cover all of their emotional needs. You know what it is that they need to feel, to experience in any given moment. It's almost like they're still hoping that somehow they will manifest you, somehow you will be together, hoping for this happiness with this Nine of Cups. Definitely, they know that you are their happiness. You can make them tremendously happy, tremendously excited about life, about new things, about growing together. But it feels like a thin hope to me, if it makes sense, like a hope that's holding on the last straw, almost. It's not like a positive, yes, we are making it, we are getting there. In them, I'm feeling almost like, oh, I hope that would be a dream come true. Hopefully this will work out. Hopefully I will end up with this person. Their current intention in regards to you, I would say, is to connect to you emotionally, to know that you are good, everything is good between the two of you, that you still care about them. To experience that happiness again, I feel. The happiness you made them feel in the past, the way you made them laugh so loud, like they've never laughed before, to smile very wide, ear to ear. I feel like only with you they could feel all of those emotions and express them very effortlessly. That's what they want at the moment, and that's what they're hoping for. Future energies, we've got the World and love. Just for the harmony between the two of you, I would say, you and your person, what they really want is just for peace between you two. Especially if there were some disagreements, if there were clashes, if there were confrontations, maybe some deceit or misunderstandings, they definitely want things to come, to be in the open, for clarity to be there, for you to be in peace, in harmony together. And there is a lot of love here as well. Regardless of what's going on in reality, they love you very much, and I feel like it's going to continue into the future. Also, I must mention there might be distance between some of you, I'm feeling as well here. And if that's the case, then your person would like to travel to you and to be closer to you, to cut this distance. Or if it's a connection that's based online mainly, they want to bring it to reality. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, pile 1. You seem so far away from them. I don't know why. Like they cannot, so close yet so far. They cannot reach you. Again, there could be physical distance here. We've got the star at the bottom of your deck. Or it's just emotionally. They feel that at some point they had an access to you, and then you kind of became a distant dream. Something they could only wish for. Again, with the Nine of Cups, another confirmation here in the middle of your spread. Hope, dream, future-oriented energy, spiritual, soul-to-soul connection for sure. But it's almost like you're holding your distance. You are keeping away from this person, or somehow holding, emotionally pulling back, not giving them full access to you in a way. I know it sounds strange, but I feel like if it resonates, it will resonate with your reality, because there are many people watching this. But they definitely admire you so much. You are like a guiding star for them, someone who, the way you live, the way you express yourself, the way you look, the way you speak, everything, what you believe in, it's all very inspiring and motivating for this person. You are unlike anybody they've ever met. Let's look at your oracle cards, pile 1. What are your person's intentions? There are obstacles definitely in this connection. There are challenges, but in this person's eye, in this person's mind and heart, you are the one. You are the one for them, because I feel like now they're hoping for destiny, fate, spirit guides, God, whatever they believe in, to help them reconnect with you, to help them get closer to you, to make this relationship work. The thing is, I don't see this person trying to come up with active plan, strategy, or just with actions that they could take to get closer to you. It's more so they're a little bit more passive to me. Their energy is more passive with the Nine of Cups, the World. I'm just gonna see, almost like time will tell. Time will tell. That's the energy of them. But definitely very focused on you. Emotionally very involved. Hoping. A lot of hope is here. And then we've got Magician and the Mirror. Yeah, again, the energy of trying to manifest this connection. But it's interesting, especially if it's a man, the way they're trying to manifest it is more so internal work, or even like rituals or meditations or whatever, prayers, rather than literal action, active, like proactive, going after you, pursuing you, courting you, whatever it is, if you're a woman, like coming up to your door with roses or asking you out. This doesn't feel like the case to me. Of course there could be distance here, that's what I was feeling. But overall I feel like for the majority of you, your person is just taking a very, almost like a spiritual approach, emotional approach, almost like connecting to their emotions and hoping that they will kind of open the door for this connection, or for you to come closer to them. I hope I'm making sense. Hope. This word came out like 5 times in all of the cards and the energies. We've got this card Hope here, then we've got this card Hope. So definitely a lot of you guys. Pechenka is jumping on me and moving the camera, so I'll continue anyway. So we had the Star at the bottom of your deck, and it's also the energy of hope, of being positive about the future, of trying to imagine the possibilities, paint that picture in your head and invest your emotions into it. That's, I feel like, the main currency for this person, their emotions and life force energy. I feel like that's how they're trying to manifest you, and definitely hoping, regardless of what your situation looks like currently at the moment, there is a lot of hope here. Oh my gosh, you guys, my fingers are being bitten. Like she's trying to bite them off. My vicious little baby Pechenka. I'm gonna show you her because you've been asking to see her, so many of you. And she's really big now. This is the mischievous dog, the one that's guilty for all of the camera movements and disruptions in my filming. That's her. Okay. Let's continue. So we also got this card Obstacles and Challenges. Very similar energy to the Five of Pentacles. Almost like feeling that their path towards you was at some point, it just crumbled. There is a blockage. Something is not letting them get through to you. Again, could be restrictions. If you're at a distance, could be some life circumstances. And I feel like there is the sense of lack in this person's mentality, the sense of maybe they feel that they're not good enough. And they definitely put you on a pedestal with this Queen of Pentacles. Maybe financially they feel like they're lacking, or they didn't get some sort of, didn't achieve enough, not successful enough. Yeah, almost like, and also there's this feeling of being left out in the cold for some reason. Almost like I'm still hoping, but only time will tell what will happen. And then we've got this card, This Could Be the One. And it says, you've already met the romantic partner you seek. Definitely, I don't feel like this person is moving on, especially if you're not in communication or things are not going too well. If that was your question when you were coming here, I don't feel like this person is moving on, looking for other opportunities, for other partners. Definitely not. They feel like who they really needed, they've already met. And that's you. Because you are definitely a dream for them. Like the 10 out of 10, that's who you are for them. Exactly that person who could bring them so much happiness, so much fulfillment, joy, laughter, smiles. Yeah, they only hoping that you feel the same. I feel like definitely feeling like you are the one for them. There's so much love here as well. And also we've got this card, the Cinque Fool. And then we've got this card, New Moon in Scorpio. And it says, work through your fears. There are definitely some fears and worries in this person, a little bit of anxiety, not feeling like they have much to offer you, that they're a good enough person here with this Five of Pentacles. Yeah. Again, it's like, it could be that they're not making any proactive actions because they don't feel like they're good enough. But at the same time, deep inside of their heart, they're hoping very much and trying to manifest you, using their emotions, using their prayers, affirmations, whatever it is, with this hope, hoping, almost like as a last resort. I just hope that someday maybe this will happen, or I hope this person loves me back as much as I love them. But there are still fears and anxiety here with this thought. Let's get some more cards. Which deck do I use now? Let's use this one. Pile 1. What are your person's intentions in regards to you? And we've got this card, childhood and innocence. That's totally the energy of your person that I was feeling throughout this whole reading. Just someone who is hopeful and innocent and light-hearted and adventurous like a child, but they don't have, like, their feet are not completely standing on the ground. They're not as grounded as you are. You are totally in your element. You know what you're doing. You got a plan. You always know, like, you are solutions-based person. You solve things. You know how to bring about abundance in your life. You're very hardworking. Them, more so about imagination, creativity, emotions, and I feel like you also make them feel like a little child, because we've got this also Cupid. I feel like that's the tone of the emotions, tone of very childlike and innocent and pure, the way they feel for you. And also this energy, this card gives me the feeling of nostalgic energy, of remembering how things were, remembering the past moments between the two of you, the experiences you shared. That's something they want to do here. Let's get some messages about this connection for the clarity. Just for you. I feel like it's needed. Pile 1. What do you have to know about this connection? And we've got this card, intuition. You already know the answer you seek. Yeah, I feel like you have a hunch about what this person wants with you, what their intentions are. Maybe by looking at their behavior, maybe by just listening to your own inner voice. It's almost like it's near you, it's around you. Maybe you get hints here and there as well. Oh, look at this. We've got this card, past life love. And it says your soul remembers this intense connection. And it resonates very much with this childhood and innocence energy. It's just something nostalgic, something that happened almost like in my dream. Something that I remember the glimpses that pop up in my mind. But the rest is like a blur. It's what this connection feels to me. Something quite familiar, but you cannot remember, like place it on the memory line, because it's very likely to be, oh my gosh, I feel like my English is, you always say don't complain about your English, so I won't. I hope I'm making sense. So definitely a very intense bond. Sense of remembrance is here too. And then we've got this card, boundaries. Firm boundaries are needed now. I feel like that's also something you know already and you are doing already, placing those boundaries, since we've got this Queen of Pentacles here. Focusing on yourself more, focusing on your energy and where you put it. Yeah, and at the bottom of the deck we've got this card, obstacles. Unhealed wounds are blocking forward movement. And we have the same card over here, obstacles and challenges. I feel like more so it's your person dealing with their own issues, with their self-esteem problems, maybe obstacles in their life, circumstances. And it's almost like they cannot act for some reason. I don't know why. They cannot make any proactive measures to get through to you. Let's get... Oh, I know, I want to use this deck. Another advice for you, pile 1, in regards to this connection. What do you have to know about this connection right now, pile 1? And we've got this card. I will show you the art. And it says, deep in your heart you already know the answer. Do what feels right. Wow, exactly the same message is this card, intuition. You know the answer, you already know the answer you seek. Very similar cards. Again, this bond, this connection feels more put to rest to me, in a way, not something that is still... that's still a splinter in your heart, or that's something that you're still struggling with, that your person is struggling with. Almost like you're both coming to peace, to acceptance, to just, it is what it is. We know that there is love, but we know that we are connected spiritually, maybe even through past life. Almost like you're on the right path already in regards to this, and in your own personal life. You know where you're headed, you know what's best for you, you know what decision to make to be happy. I don't feel much resentment here or hate from either side. It's just, it feels calm. This energy of this connection feels more calm. Possibly before, previously in the past, it was not so calm. At this point in time, it feels like a sigh of relief in a way. I want to get one more card and advice for you guys from this deck. Pile 1, what do you have to know about this connection and advice? And we've got this card, the Artist. I'm going to read you the message at the back of it, and it says, you hold the infinite power of creation within you, a divine artist. Create something beautiful today. Feel the stars shining. You are one with the universe and nature. The eternal light of creation shines through you forever. Again, I feel like both of you are in a very inspiring period of your life, in a very creative period. Manifestation is happening left and right, I feel like, for you especially, my pile 1. On whatever you're focusing on, there's a lot of abundant energy, a lot of bringing things to life with the means of your intention, with your emotional energy, with your focus and like enriching your life. I feel like that's what you're doing at the moment. And it's interesting that this is an advice in regards to this connection. I feel like you can do anything at the moment. Whatever you choose is going to manifest and come to fruition here. So yeah, what's important here is to listen to your intuition, to your inner voice, whatever it whispers to you. So this is all I have for you, pile 1. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it has given you the clarity you were looking for. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 2, or everyone who chose the rose quartz stone. Let's see what are your person's intentions in regards to you. And we've got the Three of Swords, Pleasure Seekers, Two of Swords, Merchant, the Well, and Wife. Pile 2. For some reason, it feels to me that this person didn't take this connection as seriously as they're taking it now, as what they see it as now, how much you mean to them now. It's almost like there was a lot of pain in the past. Your heart was broken, their heart was broken, but you somehow didn't get on the same page. That's what I'm feeling here with the Three of Swords and Pleasure Seekers. It's almost as though it was not clear for either of you where you are headed, what you both want from this connection, whether you are serious or not. Especially this person, I feel like they didn't take it seriously. Wanted to see, I'll make decisions as I go, I'll improvise here, I'll just enjoy the moment, I'll have fun, I'll enjoy the pleasure, the maybe fun dates and the physical aspect of this life. But it only brought them a lot of pain, brought them a lot of sadness and disappointment, and it's almost like a time was wasted here. A lot of time was wasted. It hurt you, it hurt them, and it's like I feel like they didn't really invest in this connection in the beginning, their intentions. I feel like this person was hurt in the past. Maybe by you, maybe by another person, someone that was before you previously, that's someone that they had a relationship with. So they stopped trusting people, or they stopped seeing a relationship as something that could evolve into something serious. So they have decided to just see it as something that they can get an enjoyment from, get satisfaction from, get some fun from, and not give too much, not be too focused, not get too attached, not to invest too much time, too much energy into, because they might get hurt again, and I don't want that. But they got hurt anyway with you, even by being a, I don't want to say player, just not being real, not being serious enough, not being involved, almost like not being decided, not giving the clarity to you, the certainty. It's almost like they were too pleasure focused, they were too light-hearted, they were trying to find an easy way here, and that's something that got their heart broken eventually, with time, looking back at all of this, if they were to look back, and I think they have. That was their mistake here, because I feel like there is a high probability, a chance that they lost you eventually, that you're not as close to them as you were before. I feel like this person is healing, is taking their time at the moment, especially currently. It's like they're struggling to trust their feelings, they're struggling to trust their intuition, because it's almost like they're closing their heart. Like in this Two of Swords, I keep seeing this woman protecting her heart, crossing her hands in front of her heart, because it was bleeding, because it's in pain, because there is a lot of disappointment and frustration that's coming from the past, frustration about the situation, about their own behavior, about things that didn't happen, or things that were like felt like a mistake that they made. So now I don't feel like they're quite open emotionally to you. I don't feel, it's almost like there's a lot of self-protection, a lot of self-defense, and but at the same time they're trying to measure the distance between you two. They're trying to see what is still possible here. Maybe there is literal distance for some of you here, because we've got this Merchant card, and we've got the sea, the ships sailing off, and then we also got this card, the Well, which is also giving me the energy of something far away. Also the depiction of the sea here. I feel like at the moment they're healing. I feel like they're not ready to make any drastic actions. They're trying to take care of themselves, to get into some harmonious inner state, to balance themselves, especially their mind. But at the same time they're considering what it is, what steps do they have to take, like logically trying to see what it is that they can do in your situation, how to get closer to you, how to fix this. But they're very confused at the same time, very confused. I feel like they're trying to listen to their intuition, listen to the logic about the next steps, but it's silent at the moment. And I think that's because of the pain that they went through, the disappointment that they went through, the loss maybe that they felt with you here, the Three of Swords and pleasure seekers. Maybe for some of you they chose someone else, or maybe they were a little bit more social than they should have been. I'm not saying necessarily that this person is a cheater. Maybe they like to, for example, flirt with others in front of you, or just notorious for being very charismatic and, what's the word? A gentleman for all. No, that's not how you say it in English. I think you get what I'm trying to say. Not completely committed. That's what I feel for sure here. Not, and that's the past energy, not totally committed. And that's what's something that they, I feel like, regret, or feel that it only brought them problems and loss and pain eventually. And now that's why they are stuck and confused, and they don't know what to do, how to cut the distance between you two, how to fix this whole situation. With this Two of Swords, and their heart, like they're keeping it very, very, very much protected, and they're very in control of their emotions, because they're afraid again that they will get hurt. I wouldn't say that this is the most brave person I read. The energy, how it feels to me, it's just something, a little bit of a coward in them. I'm not, I apologize again if it's going to offend some of you, but that's what I'm feeling. Again, if this doesn't resonate, don't watch this video, choose another pile or another reading altogether, as I always say. I just feel like they're not as brave as maybe the face, the mask they put on around other people. In reality, it's just a very fragile ego, fragile heart, and very afraid to get hurt, or to make a mistake and be the one to blame, or be the one that's kind of showed vulnerability and eventually you got away, or things like that. It's just something. But the future energies, what are their intentions in regards to you? Not everything is so bad. Wait a second. Future energies, I feel like this person is seeing that it is very, very likely that they will never meet anyone who's better than you, who is more loving, who is more kind, who is like the source of everything that's good. Like your purity, your compassion, your sensitivity, your love. It's almost like it's coming down on them that you were the one who could provide them with all of this, but they never really understood. They never really saw you as someone that they could end up with. I feel like they saw it, like potentially, but they were holding themselves back. There is a lot of control here. no, that's too serious, that's too committed, and I don't want to go in there. Let's just enjoy the moment. Let's stay in the present. Let's enjoy this day. We'll think about tomorrow some other... maybe never. But with the future energies, we've got this card, the well and wife. They definitely see a future with you, potentially a family even. They would like it to happen. They see you as someone who impacted them so greatly, who gave them almost like this whole new vision in life, a new understanding of people and things and relationships. And there's this feeling that they want to get to you somehow, maybe physically, maybe emotionally, get closer to you, because I feel like now they're far. I don't know why. And they see you as someone that is the best match for them, the best partner for them. With this wife card, they could possibly build a family with you now. It's like dreaming about you, yearning for you, wanting to be closer to you physically especially. Definitely I feel like their intentions are evolving. They have evolved. Looking at the Three of Swords and pleasure seekers now with the well and wife. It's almost like you are everything for me, like the something that can sustain me, inspire me in life, push me forward, motivate me, give me some sort of meaning. Yeah, interesting. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, pile 2, to see the background story here. We've got the Six of Swords. I feel like you guys might have moved on at some point from this connection, from this person. It just reached the disaster, the disappointment, the sadness and desperation just reached the top level, and you were like, I can't take this anymore. I'm just going to move on. I'm just going to clear my head, move to calmer waters. And maybe some of you moved physically. For others it's just a metaphor, like mentally moving on. And I feel like that's why this person is not emotionally ready to be open or vulnerable with this Two of Swords. They are kind of torn. They're very confused. Because maybe you distanced yourself from this whole situation, from what they were presenting you with, from how they were expressing themselves to you. It's like, ciao, adios. But definitely a desire for the future here, for a commitment here with this well and wife. It's almost like this, eventually I see that this is the person who can make me happy in the long term. The intentions can be quite serious towards you. I feel like if they were closer to you, I don't know why, if they had an access to you, or they were physically in the same place as you are with this well. They see you as just this source of goodness, kindness, love, all of the good energy. That's what you are for them. Like a gate to a better life, to more pure things and emotions. Let's look at your oracle cards, pile 2. What are your person's intentions in regards to you? So the first card we've got here is truth be told. Yeah, truth be told. Again, I don't feel like this person was completely honest with you in the past, completely open and fully in their integrity. There is just something that they were letting slide, that they were like hoping on the surface about something, not going deeper. Just doesn't feel completely clear to me with this Three of Swords and pleasure seekers. But I feel like now they're coming to the truth. They're taking off their masks and realizing that possibly this was the only person I should have been honest with from the start. Comparing to the rest they're dealing with or whatever it is. Almost like, again, didn't didn't take it as seriously as they should have. That's what I'm feeling here. So definitely want to come clean, to talk to you, to express themselves to you finally. And then we've got this card, the World. Again, the same indication here. For some of you, I feel like the majority of you, you might be at a distance from each other. Maybe even different towns, not as far as other countries. Or just something separating you, different cultures, different perspectives, different upbringings. But you mean a lot to them. You definitely mean a lot to them. Then we've got this card, Summon. I don't feel like their plans for the future is to try and manifest you somehow, trying to connect to your energy, bring you back into their reality, even if it's not going to be through active, real, concrete actions, at least through, means of manifestations, prayer, maybe even some rituals, or just thinking about you and putting their life force into the image that they see with you eventually. Is this wife? I feel like they see a future with you, this person, but almost like the situation is a little bit dire. The situation is dire. It's almost like they don't get enough. You're not communicating clearly at the moment, and they don't know what to think. They don't know what decision to make, or they don't have enough clarity and information to work with this Two of Swords especially. And then we've got this card, Mental Conflict, very similar energy. Being very confused and not being able to decide on something, to act on something. It's like, again, I feel this energy as measuring the distance between the two of you. However you see it, like scaling almost. If it's far away, if it's too far, impossible to reach, or if there is still some sort of hidden route that they can have a shortcut towards your heart. I hope I'm making sense. Then we've got this card, Keep an Open Mind, and it says your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. Oh my gosh. And looking at the cards and the way I was feeling in the beginning, this is like a summary. In the beginning, they didn't see you. I don't even want to say didn't see you as the one. They perfectly saw who you are. They perfectly saw what you can bring to the table, how much you love, how exciting you are, how fun you are. But because of their own pain, because of their own traumas and whatnot from their past, from maybe even childhood, they couldn't allow that seed, that thought, that now I should take it seriously, now I should commit, now I should invest, to even come, to register. They couldn't. Maybe they were afraid to give you that clarity so that you would settle maybe and, I don't know, get too bored. Very difficult person to explain. Almost like a fear of commitment, that's what it is. A fear of commitment. Or they have been, well, not or, and they have been hurt in the past very much, so they're very afraid to let someone know that this is it, I love you, I want to build with you, I want a future with you, I want to build a family, I'm working towards it. No, they would rather have fun, enjoy the nice moments together and let you decide, I guess. Put all of the power in your hands, or just keep it very foggy and confusing. But right now I feel like it's coming to them slowly but surely that your soulmate may differ from your usual type and expectations. That you might have been that soulmate, someone that they could have a beautiful family with, a beautiful connection, committed partnership, a relationship with as well, and wife. But they're still afraid to get hurt, still afraid to make a mistake, still... Oh. And the final card we have is Full Moon Eclipse. Conclusions are within reach. Absolutely, they're reaching that conclusion that this is my person, this is who I would potentially marry, or like have a long-term relationship with. I didn't see that in the past, or I didn't let myself, how would I explain it? Well, didn't let myself act on it, or I can't even put it into words what I'm feeling about this person and how they were behaving with you. It's like a mind games, like subtle mind games that they regret very much at the moment, but they cannot get out of them. They cannot stop playing them. It's like ingrained automatic mode in them. But definitely their mind is getting more illuminated about what they had and what they lost. Let's get some more cards. Pile 2. Just an advice for you in regards to this connection, because I feel like it's needed. What do you have to know about this connection, pile 2? What do you have to know about your connection with your person? And we've got this card, intuition. You already know the answer you seek. So I feel like many of you know where you're headed, what it is that you want, and whether this person is involved in your future, whether you want to see them by your side in the future. It's almost like it's coming to you. I feel like very simultaneously with them, this clarity. And then we've got this card, time apart. Some distance will help bring clarity. Yeah, I feel like many of you are distancing from this person, choosing to focus on yourself, not giving too much to this connection and to them anymore. And that's why they get more and more confused. But it's almost like I cannot continue investing into this. And this is why. And we've got this card, mastery, and it says, you've learned the spiritual lesson. You have, for sure. Almost like unconsciously this person taught you a lot without knowing it. They have. Let's get one more card. 2 more actually. I want to get a card from this deck. An advice for you in regards to this connection. What do you have to know about this connection, pile 2? And we've got this card, magic. I'm going to read you the message at the back of it, and it says, magic, blessings, transformation. A blessing in disguise is coming your way. Keep an open heart and mind. Very interesting. I feel like for some of you it could be, it's almost like either this person levels up and reaches out to you and behaves in a way that you always wanted them to, in a more mature, in a more stable, in a more giving. If not, I feel like there is someone else coming into the picture for you guys, because it's almost like you are ready. Your energy feels very inspiring to me, very clean, very magnetic to what you want, for your manifestations, for the right person to come into your life. And don't feel like you are expecting it, to be honest. It's almost like it's going to surprise you. It might happen that both connections might enter your life. This one that we are looking at, and a new one as well. Let's get more cards. Pile 2. An advice for your love life in general, I wanna ask. Pile 2. Advice for your love life in general. This is too much, but I'm going to take this one because I saw it the first. And we've got this card. I'm going to show you the art on it. And it says, beware of what you are projecting, for the qualities you admire in one another are qualities you both possess. Equally so, the qualities you don't like are also your own reflection. I feel like this was the lesson for the mastery, the lesson you mastered, the spiritual lesson here. Maybe there was a lot of projecting, a lot of triggers that happened, maybe power games with this person. Again, I feel like the disappointment was very much mutual. The pain, the heartbreak that you felt, you both felt it. The dynamic of this connection was more for healing rather than for expansion and growth of this connection, for mastering this lesson. Let's look at the bottom of the deck. And we've got this card, playfulness. I'll show you how it looks. And it says, laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. Again, forgiving each other, I guess. Focusing on the more lighter aspects of life. And then we've got this card, only time will tell. Right underneath this one. Letting go of the resentment, letting go of pain, letting go of criticism and feeling like it was all another person's fault. There are always two people in a relationship, and I guess if we choose a certain person, certain relationship, then we needed them in our development, spiritual development. It's never their fault that they are what they are. If we chose them at that certain point in our life, then we needed the lesson that only they could provide us with. I feel like this is a big message here for many of you guys. So this is all I have for you, pile 2. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it gave you the clarity you were looking for. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye. Hello my beautiful pile number 3, or everybody who chose the clear quartz stone. Let's see, what intentions does your person have in regards to you? And we've got the King of Cups, misfortune, Nine of Cups, faithfulness, Wheel of Fortune, and prison. Pile 3. There is definitely a lot of love here. A very deep emotional attachment this person has got to you. In the past, it's almost like they feel for you so strongly to the point that it feels too much. It feels like they are drowning with emotions, with love, but for some reason it only gets them into trouble. I don't know why. Maybe this connection is stuck, it's not developing, maybe they cannot express their emotions to you, but it's almost, maybe they've lost you at some point as well, and it brings them a lot of pain and sadness. How emotionally attached they are to you, how much you mean to them, and how happy you make them. Almost like you are the only person who can make them this happy. There is also a lot of loyalty here I'm feeling from them towards you, like no one else can even come close to how I feel towards this person. Even through time, even through difficulties, I feel like, yeah, all of their heart, all of their soul is just, this is mine, this is what I want, this is it. This King of Cups, Nine of Cups, you're definitely a dream for them, you are definitely a wish fulfillment. It would be a wish fulfillment if they got to be with you, if they ended up with you. It's almost like in the past this person was trying to smooth over rough angles, sharp angles, to make difficult like disagreements or problems in your connection, make them like to calm the waters, to make you see how much you mean to them, how much they love you, how invested they are emotionally into this connection, regardless of the things maybe not working out, the difficulties that get in the way. Very emotionally based person they are. I wouldn't even say that they are very action oriented or just like logical and rational. They are all in their heart, they are all in their emotions and in their creativity, in their compassion and intuition. Deep depth. That's how I would describe them. Very sensitive as well. Even if they don't show their emotions very overtly, inside there might be storms and tsunamis happening, and you might not even know about that. This is interesting because now what I'm feeling here with this Nine of Cups and faithfulness, this person definitely wants to be with you. They are trying to manifest you with their emotions, with their intention, maybe with their prayers. What they want with you is that emotional reconnection, that emotional, you can cover so many of the emotional needs. You know exactly what would make them happy, what would make them laugh, smile, and I feel like they do the same for you. It's just very emotionally attuned to each other. It's like true happiness and joy when you are together, when you're in each other's presence. And this person feels like they will never experience anything close to this with anybody else. You are the only one. There is a lot of loyalty, as I was saying, like emotional loyalty. Nobody even touches them like emotionally in this way. No one. It's almost like being laser focused on you and staying patient, staying loyal, committed, regardless of, as I was saying, what's going on. Even if you're like fell apart, even if you are physically not together, I feel like they're still emotionally, their heart is yours, I would say. Future energies, we've got the Wheel of Fortune and Prison. This person is hoping for changes, for big shifts, for cardinal changes in this connection. Maybe to travel to you again, since we've got the Wheel of Fortune. Maybe for some opportunity, for some door to open so they could pursue you, move towards you. But they feel stuck. They feel like currently they're restricted somehow. Some circumstances are keeping them stuck, or maybe the restrictions in the world, whatever it is. There is a lot of sadness here. Almost like hoping for the higher power to intervene and help them in this connection, to move it forward. Like for the mechanism to start working again, like in a watch. Yeah. But definitely, emotionally, with their heart, totally with you. Not even seeing anybody like in the same light, in the same way as they see you, the way they look at you. This is my happiness. I feel like they would say if they looked at you, this is the one. This is my heart. Let's look at the bottom of your deck, pile 3. We got the Queen of Swords at the bottom of the deck. For some reason, you're not too happy in this situation. You're not too happy with this person. I feel like you got either tired or you got... It's almost like you got another perspective here. You at some point you focused more on the rational side of things, on logic, came down from the cloud 9 or like a candy floss, whatever it is, took off your pink colored glasses and faced the reality, possibly faced what's happening in reality, what's going on between the two of you, and you didn't really like it. I feel like at some point you chose either to distance yourself or just to stop investing so much emotionally into this. For one reason or another, there is this sense of disappointment and being more discerning now, being more focused on tangible things, on the truth, on clarity, on something you can measure almost. While this person is totally in their feels for you, even if they don't show it very often. I feel like it's almost like you distanced yourself. You chose to... almost like you chose your life, your well-being, your future. And it's what I'm getting here is this person, the only thing that they're left with is hope for some sort of resolution here with this Wheel of Fortune, some sort of change, some sort of breakthrough, that the skies will help them, that the divine will help them, the higher power, to shift the situation in their favor. Because I don't feel like you are cooperating too much, or at least not as you used to before. Let's look at your oracle cards, pile 3. What are your person's intentions in regards to you? Oh my gosh, yeah, they feel so sad without you, so meaningless, so empty. We've got this card, orphaned. Again, you were their whole world, you were their happiness. Now it's almost like nobody really sees me, nobody understands me. I feel like an outcast, I feel like a freak. And you were the one that was very accepting, that was very loving with them. And as soon as you were gone, or when you took your energy from them, it's like, I feel like the whole meaning of my life has been taken away. What's the point now? Life feels cold for some reason. And then we've got this card, the Thinking Man. Again, it's like them mirroring you, because we've got the Queen of Swords at the bottom of your deck, and this is the energy of the King of Swords. Trying to come up with some logic, trying to somehow come up with some solution to be rational, but I feel like it's something very difficult for this person, because they're very emotional by nature, very much a person of impulses, spiritual as well, I feel like. But in this situation, you left them almost like to think about their behavior, I would say. And they're doing that. We also got this card, Vision. Definitely, again, the wish come true. You would be for this person with the 9 of Cups. Something big, the biggest dream, something that they want to manifest in their life very badly. Can you say that? I think so. Dreaming of you, vision for reconnection here, reconciliation, trying to bring this picture of you being together into reality, into their life. Maybe praying, whatever it is that helps them. We also got this card, Suffering in Silence, very similar energy to the Nine of Swords. Not being able to sleep, not being able to share about how they feel with others. A lot of anxieties here, a lot of fears about the future, of how do I solve this, how do I get out of this. Maybe even guilt is present here. Very similar energy with this Prison as well. Waiting for some sort of clarity and the light at the end of the tunnel, the breakthrough in this connection, the change that they have been waiting for so long. Again, the energy of loneliness is very strong here too, for some reason, in this person. Like not feeling accepted, not feeling loved, not feeling understood. And with you, I feel like these emotions were subdued and they didn't feel this way as much. They felt quite happy. Also, we've got this card, Healing Family Issues, and it says your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. It could be that this person is stuck dealing with their family situation, maybe living situation, some sort of stability in their life. Maybe they are suffering from some traumas from the past, from their childhood, and that works as a blockage in your connection, something that doesn't let you work things out, come to common ground, find the common ground. Definitely family somehow is involved here. Could be family beliefs, could be religion, could be just upbringing. Something is affecting them very much in the way they approach you and they move towards you. And then we've got this card, New Moon in Libra, and it says a new romantic cycle begins. Definitely want a new chance with you, definitely want to reconcile with you, move towards you, get together with you, start anew, get into a committed partnership here with the scales. Libra energy is all about equal give and take, committed relationship, marriage even, romance, all of those Venusian things. They would be so happy, I feel. Let's get some more cards for you, pile 2. About this connection in general, what do you have to know about this connection? Pile 3, did I say pile 2? Pile 3, what do you have to know about this connection? And we've got this card, decision. It's time to decide about this relationship. I feel like many of you are standing at crossroads with this person, and since we've got the Queen of Swords at the bottom of your deck, that's the point where we realize we need to get serious. We need to look at the facts, we need to see the logic, we need to be rational and make a weighted decision for our future. Put the emotions aside and just make the right choice here. I feel like that's where you are. Putting all of the feelings, all of the turbulence aside and facing the facts and trying to decide whether we are moving forward together or not. Then we've got this card, patience. Everything will unfold in divine timing. I feel like that's exactly what this person realizes too with this Wheel of Fortune and Prison, that some things they cannot solve just yet. So they're waiting for this breakthrough, some help from above, just for almost like time to shift, for the environment to be more beneficial for this connection. I don't know why I'm feeling this. And yeah, I feel like you also come into that realization that at the moment not much can be done here. And then this card, true love. This love is emotional, physical and unconditional. They know it, you know it 100%. Regardless of what's happening, the disappointment, the struggles, the obstacles, the loneliness, the feelings are real. The feelings are honest and pure between the two of you and very much mutual. I don't have any doubts here. With the King of Cups, the Nine of Cups, the Wheel of Fortune, a very strong connection. Let's get some more cards. I want to get an advice for you, pile 3. An advice in regards to this connection. And we've got this card, Can You Feel Me? It's called. And then I will read the message at the back of it. It says, your feminine aspect is awakening. Feel the goddess energy inside you. She seeks acknowledgement and validation. New energies, insights and opportunities are emerging. Wake up, embrace, celebrate. It's almost like a reminder for you to not get stuck in your mind too much, to not get stuck in that Queen of Swords, that maybe a little bit bitter state, very discerning, very critical and nitpicking. Let go of that a little bit. I feel like there's the message here to reconnect with your passions, reconnect with your creativity, with your Empress, I would say, Empress energy, with your feminine side. That will open new possibilities and opportunities for you in your life. Apart from this connection, I feel. So yeah, let's get one more message, advice for you in regards to this connection, pile 3. We've got this card. I'm going to show you the art. And it says, playfulness. Laughter is the best therapy. Have some fun together and remember, love is the greatest healer. I'm sensing forgiveness here. I'm sensing just looking at the brighter side of things, letting go of the, again, resentment, pain, logic, critical thinking, and negative self-talk, and only seeing the bad in the situation. Almost like seeing the lesson here, seeing how much beauty it brought into your life, how many beautiful emotions, the range of emotions and experiences this connection brought to you, how much you matured through it, how much you've learned, and only the fact that it's true love, and you both know that it is, this love is emotional, physical, and unconditional, is already a huge thing to be grateful for, that you got to experience this, and not many people do in this lifetime. I want to look at the bottom of the deck as well. And we've got this card. And it says, life is a series of constantly shifting cycles. When we resist change, we resist the natural flow of life and create unnecessary stress. Go with the flow, you will be surprised where it leads. Yeah, being playful, going with the flow, effortless movement through life, and with this Wheel of Fortune again, changes are coming. I feel like they are. You both feel it. Just being open to it and not go towards resistance. Not resisting the change. So this is all I have for you, pile 3. I hope this reading was helpful. I hope it has given you clarity. And I wish you lots of happiness and lots of love for yourself and for others. And I will see you in my next video. Bye bye.